The Apache people, warriors of the Southwest. A long time ago, in the deserts and mountains of the American Southwest, lived a strong and brave people. They were called the Apache. The Apache were Native Americans who lived in what that is now Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and parts of Mexico. They were known for their strength, courage, and skill in hunting and fighting. Life of the Apache. The Apache were nomadic people. They did not stay in one place for a long time. Instead, they moved from place to place, looking for food and water. They hunted deer, rabbits, and buffalo. They also gathered fruits, nuts, and plants to eat. The women took care of the children and made clothes from animal skins. The men were warriors and hunters. Apache homes were called wickiups. A wickiup was a small hut made of wood and grass. It was easy to build and easy to move. When the Apache moved to a new place, they built new homes quickly. In colder weather, they used buffalo hides for extra warmth. Some Apache groups also lived in teepees, especially when traveling. When the Apache moved to a new place, they built new homes quickly. In colder weather, they used buffalo hides for extra warmth. Some Apache groups also lived in teepees, especially when traveling. The Apache had strong family ties. They lived in groups called bands, led by a chief. Each band had its own customs and leaders. Decisions were made by councils of elders and warriors, and the wisdom of the older generations was highly valued. Warriors and leaders. The Apache were great warriors. They fought to protect their land from enemies. They were excellent horse riders and used bows and arrows in battle. They also used spears, clubs, and later, rifles they acquired from traders. Apache warriors were skilled in guerrilla warfare, using surprise attacks and knowledge of the land to their advantage. One of the most famous Apache leaders was Geronimo. He was a brave warrior who fought against Mexican and American soldiers to keep Apache land safe. Another great leader was Cochise, who led his people in battles against the U.S. Army. Mongus Coloradas was another key leader who united different Apache bands to resist foreign invasion. The Apache did not fight just for war. They also had a deep respect for nature. They believed that the land, animals, and sky were all connected. They prayed to spirits and had ceremonies to bring good luck and protection. The Apache also practiced healing rituals, using herbs and spiritual ceremonies to cure illnesses. Apache Wars. The Apache fought many wars to defend their land. They resisted Spanish, Mexican, and American forces for hundreds of years. The Apache Wars lasted from the 17th to the 19th century. One of the most significant conflicts was the Apache Wars against the U.S. Army in the 1800s. In the late 1800s, after decades of fighting, many Apache were captured and forced to live on reservations. Some, like Geronimo and his followers, continued to resist until they were eventually caught. In 1886, Geronimo surrendered, marking the end of the Apache resistance. The Apache today, many Apache people still live in the United States. They have kept their traditions, language, and culture alive. Some Apache work in modern jobs, but they still celebrate their history with dances, music, and storytelling. Traditional crafts, such as basket weaving and beadwork, continue to be passed down through generations. Interesting facts about the Apache. Apache warriors could run for long distances without getting tired. Their endurance was legendary. They had a unique way of communicating over long distances using smoke signals. Apache children learned survival skills from a young age, including hunting, tracking, and using weapons. The Apache believed that dreams held special meanings and could predict the future. Women played an important role in society, not only taking care of families, but also making important decisions and sometimes even fighting in battles. The Apache were experts at using plants for medicine. They knew which plants could heal wounds, cure fevers, or relieve pain. They used the stars to navigate at night, helping them move quickly and avoid enemies. The Apache are remembered as strong and proud people. Their history is full of bravery and wisdom. Even today, their stories inspire people around the world. They continue to honor their ancestors and preserve their cultural identity in a changing world.